Hello everyone and welcome to the May 25th, 2014 episode of the Smash Bros. Central Podcast. Today I have with me Laws and PKAwesome. Basically what we're going to address today is we're going to address Friday's reveal of Ike returning to the Smash Bros. Roster and what that probably might mean for another Fire Emblem newcomer reveal. We're also going to address the PDP and Nintendo partnership bringing us a Gamecube-like controller that will plug into the Wii Remote and hopefully work with Smash 4, and I think they also did work with the older Wii games as well. Everyone, just go ahead and say hello.
Hey.
Hello.
So we'll get started right now. What did you guys think of the Ike reveal on Friday?
I was really surprised. It was like 8 in the morning, and I was like, "What's going to happen today? Maybe we'll get more things about like costumes and stuff because we had 3 in a row regarding costumes and colours." And I was like, "No, it's Ike." I'm like, "Okay, that's pretty good." And it looks so much different. I was like, "My God."
Well, I really enjoyed how Ike was revealed because it was like 2 weeks of just straight like, oh, here's little details, oh, this is in the game, and then suddenly, oh, hey, by the way, there's a new veteran today. Here, guys, and it's Ike. But I mean, about Ike himself, I don't really care for Ike. I think Ike's cool, but I don't really care if he was in the game or not. And nor do I necessarily care about the ramifications of keeping Ike and Marth in the game. But I do like Ike's redesign, and I think it looks really cool, and it's a lot more fitting for Ike, and gives him a little bit of a different feel as compared to Marth, and a potential third representative for the Fire Emblem series.
I think you're absolutely correct, and you're correct about the fan outreach of his redesign being overwhelmingly positive about it. That was actually a big complaint when Brawl came out. A lot of people said it really didn't fit his character well, the design that he had for them, because they felt like the appearance... Let's see, was Radiant Dawn out then? That came out, was it late 08?
That's after Brawl then.
Yeah, but there was an appearance in Path of Radiance that they said actually suited him better than his appearance in Brawl did. And then when Radiant Dawn came out, a lot of people, saw his hero design, said that would probably fit him well, and were hoping that if he did reappear, he would bear that as his redesign. And lo and behold, not only did he appear looking like he had just gone through some sort of training regimen and just done like P90X and taken a lot of steroids and looked like he was just jacked through the roof on Friday, but he let's just say this. Marth is the sort of feminine side of Fire Emblem, and then we've just got Ike over here. It's just like, he looks like the redesign of Knuckles from Sonic Boom.
Oh God,
that's not a good comparison.
He's like a borderline JoJo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure now. Blue hair, muscly as hell. It's more like that, not like Knuckles in Sonic Boom, a game which we will never speak about because we actually.
Why not? Sonic's in Smash 4.
Yeah, but not
Knuckles. That one.
Not that in Sonic. Not long legs. I just got uppercut, and now the rest of my body is now caught up with me. Sonic, no. Okay, no. All right,
Sonic.
We actually enjoy video games, so we don't want to talk about Sonic Boom.
Oh, what the hell was that?
But my thing is about Ike still is what I was mentioning earlier. I mean, what does this mean for Fire Emblem representatives? Does that mean we're only going to get Marth and Ike again?
I think... Oh, go ahead, Lois.
Yeah, because Brawl was going to be in Brawl, so it's like I was thinking about giving them free.
That's a good, it's a good response to it. I think based on how Awakening did, and with the possible upcoming of Shin Megami Tensei X Fire Emblem, I would be hard-pressed to believe that we're not going to get a... Did I word that right? I think we are going to get another Fire Emblem rep. A lot of people are saying Chrom. It could be. He was very popular. I know they did some polls over in Japan or not. I can't remember who was at the top of the list. But given its success... both here and in other countries, I do think we will see an Awakening character in some form in Smash 4. Like I said, though, it's really up for debate who that might be. And speaking of characters we say, might appear in Smash 4, let's go ahead and get on to the topic of this weekend's past sort of little leaks or whatever. Floating around the internet, there's actually been a supposedly demo screenshot of the little things they're going to have at Best Buy for the E3 events coming up. and it shows a bunch of locked characters, and it shows some of the people you can choose during the tournament. It shows like Wii Fit Trainer, it shows Sonic. It doesn't show Mega Man until on a later screen, saying that you probably unlock him somehow during the tournament, which would be strange. Why would they not include it? Because he was, one of the main characters for a bit of last year's E3. Why would they not include him for people to play as a straightaway thing for the tournament, so they could sort of, show that off? And then we get to one of the later screenshots, and it's a screenshot of Pit and a few other characters. And right beside Pit, where there's, I think it's Samus, and then a space for Zero Suit Samus and another character, there's actually a little tidbit of something, and at the end of it, it ends with Y. So that's gotten people just going pretty much batshit crazy, saying, oh, that's Ridley right there or whatever. And there's people saying, well, I can tell by a couple little pixels here and there, this is a Photoshop, whatever. Basically, what do you guys think about the supposed leaks from this weekend?
I still haven't seen the one that has Ridley's Y in it, but because they're all on 4chan, someone could have just taken the original screenshots and then added that part in.
I mean,
with Ridley. People said that it doesn't line up very well with the rest of the picture.
I'm hesitant about saying that this leak is actually have any validity behind it, especially with the whole Ridley thing. It's such a bait. I mean, just having a leak of Ridley is such a bait nowadays. Like, that's like the biggest debate about a character that could potentially be in the game, and that's Ridley. And like, I get it, everyone wants Ridley in, but it's when leaks have Ridley in it, it makes me hesitant to believe it. And then I see the actual character select screenshots, and it still makes me really hesitant to believe this is true. Especially the supposed 50 character leak that comes with this. 50 characters. Sakurai has been, mentioned before that he doesn't want to add too many characters.
See, but I can believe that, seeing how they split up all the characters that were, previously the transformations of Pokeball characters. So we have Charizard. We don't know if Ivysaur or Squirtle's going to come back, but we do have Samus, Zero Suit Samus, Zelda, and Sheik, and they're all their separate characters now. So given that they do have the treatment that Samus and Zelda have gotten, if the Pokemon characters are split up, that's 2 more entries to the already Charizard that's in there. I mean, we could be pushing 50, but I don't think it's going to leave that much room for returning veterans. And given what they're doing now, I'm assuming there will probably be almost everyone who is in Brawl returning.
Yeah.
Given the exception of probably, some of the people like Snake, maybe Wolf, I don't know. But that doesn't leave us a lot of room for newcomers either. Along the lines of that, Nintendo recently has been pushing. They've done it with Pikmin, which we didn't really think they would do. They released DLC. They released DLC for Mario Kart, or not Mario Kart, Mario Golf World Tour. I'm assuming there's a lot of people saying right now that probably Mario Kart 8, because Nintendo has said they've got a year-long thing planned for Mario Kart 8 from its release date of them trying to push it. I would imagine around sometime at E3 we would probably get a reveal of maybe some sort of form of DLC for Mario Kart 8, whether that be character packs, since there are or staples like Diddy Kong or King Boo or even Dry Bowser or something. And I would be hard pressed to think that Smash Bros 4, given that they're trying to push the Wii U and get the units out there, would not see some form of DLC. Even they actually said, I think it was a few weeks ago, their investor meetings, they're planning some sort of near-field communication, like think Skylanders or Disney Infinity. Something Nintendo's going to start doing. They're going to start making their own figurines and somehow incorporate it into the Wii U and 3DS. And they have said that, obviously you're going to have Mario, maybe Pokemon or something like that. And somewhere I did read that they said that would probably do the same thing for Smash Bros. I would imagine them doing that. Like if you got a character, whatever, it would unlock some alternate costumes for them, or they could sell them, as a figurine, and you could put it and it would scan into the game and unlock that character. Like if they did decide to include Chrome as a DLC, you could go out, buy a figurine, do it, and it would incorporate into the game, and then you just have a figurine sitting on the table for like 5 years with no other thing to do. So E3 is going to be big this year. I'm really waiting to see what they show. Of course, we're going to have the Smash Bros. Stuff. We had the Smash Bros. Invitational, which since our last podcast, they have revealed. They have the Smash Bros. Invitational going on at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time at E3 June 10th. The actual E3 event itself, the digital event, starts at 9 p.m. Pacific Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time That is Nintendo's own little thing. And then, of course, they'll be having this stuff at some of the area Best Buys in the U.S. If we hear anything about them going on at places in the U.K. or whatever, we'll obviously post that Twitter, Facebook, and our forums and all that. But, guys, how do you feel about all that? Because it has been almost a month since we've had our last podcast. There's a lot of stuff we need to touch in on.
Yeah. Oh, about the Smash Brothers Invitational, it makes me giddy like a young schoolboy. The idea that they're actually going to have an invitational to have, what was it, 16 players? Yeah. How many was it?
It's 16.
Yeah, it's 16 invited players to actually play the game and, try it out. It really excites me because this is more community outreach. This is more, let's get together and give a showing to the people who want this game, who want to buy it. And it's showing Nintendo that they care about us. And they're trying their hardest to connect with us. Exactly,
because wasn't it the Evo 20, or was it 2013 Evo, or was it the previous one, where they sort of were against having Melee there, and they even said you can't do this, and at the last minute they said, all right, go ahead and have it or whatever. They're actually showing that they want to get more with the community. They want to have that outreach. They want to embrace them more. I do think you're right. The Smash Bros. Invitational, it is 16 people are going. We're not sure. They haven't said anybody who's going to go yet. I'm assuming, some of the staples from the actual Smash Bros. Community are going to be there.
Yeah.
We're not going to list any names right now. Just, who they are. Then they've also got their thing going on Instagram right now that they're showing, where if you had, submit a 15-minute or 15-second video of you saying why you should be going to the event or whatever, they actually have the People Challengers event where one person is going to win, but we've flown out to LA to fight against the winners of the Smash Bros. Invitational. So if you guys haven't done that, it actually ends in 2 days on the 27th. So if y'all haven't done that, go out and get that done. Because I would love to see somebody from the community that we know go out and just
get destroyed.
Yeah. Just talking about Evo 2013 and the great contrast of now. Yeah, you're right. Evo 2013, Melee wasn't on there immediately. It was the 8th game that actually had to get voted in via a charity drive, in which people would donate money for a game to go to Evo by donating money to a breast cancer charity. And Melee won over Skullgirls, who was super close. They were like neck and neck. And then everyone was so excited. That was the community, the competitive community of just Smash Brothers in general, not just Melee, but in general, getting together, trying to do something to get their game shown at the biggest fighting game tournament, arguably, in the world. And then Nintendo puts a kibosh on it and says, no, you can't stream it, you can only play live, and then due to community outreach, once again, they get it back. And now Nintendo is starting to realize, we can't stop this. All we can do is embrace it. And with the invitational and all the information we're getting, the for glory mode, Nintendo's really getting closer to getting out there with the community, with the competitive community. And that's also going to help the casual community as well. Both communities can only help each other. They cannot hurt.
One of my favorite things, and I'm going to break away from that for a second here, one of my favorite things of the Ike reveal on Friday is just all this stuff they're doing with this character. Like I saw one recently, it was the For Fun and For Glory, except instead of For Glory, it was For Fun and then For Friends, and it just had a picture of Ike.
Yeah, that's great. I do enjoy all the pictures that come from a reveal that happens. Like all the really good fan art that came out when Greninja was revealed.
Yes.
It's cool. And for E3, I'm curious about what they're going to show. Are they going to show... come on, there has to be a character reveal. If they're going to show...
Oh, of course there is.
But is it going to be another veteran, like a really acclaimed veteran? Is there going to be a newcomer?
Or are we going to get somebody from maybe Melee?
Oh, man.
Who knows? We're open to so many things here. I'm assuming we're going to get at least 2 or 3 characters, whether they be all newcomers, veterans, somebody from Melee even.
Pichu!
Pichu.
Oh, God. Pichu, Roy, Dr. Mario. Which, given the way they're doing costumes right now, I could see Dr. Mario coming back as a Mario costume. Now, over the past month, they've actually shown... I think it was a couple weeks ago, they said that if you're doing a team battle now, you can pick whatever costume you want, And for the 3DS version, this makes sense. The outline is going to change colors. They also said for the 3DS version, you can either have a thin outline, a big outline, or no outline at all. So I'm assuming if you even have it set up to no outline, it's going to throw like a red or green outline around you. I really want to see how that works out for the Wii U version, because the Wii U version, they haven't said anything about outlines. They said they're not going to have them just because, you're on a bigger screen, you can see more, all that kind of fun stuff. That
I
also
feel like that would be. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I feel like that would be for the Wii U version, instead of the outlines, the character marks above the head.
Yeah, that'd be color coded.
That makes sense.
P1, P2, P3, P4 are now color coded for the team colors.
I never really understood that though. It's like you can tell who's on your team because you can't hit them unless you're a friendly fire on.
Yeah.
See, if you're a real person, you play with friendly fire on. So, but no, but because that's what I do. I'm sorry. And
who's on the team anyway?
Yeah. But I feel like that's how that would translate to the Wii U version, and that's actually such a cool little feature now. That now we're not locked to a team color. We can use whatever color we want, and still have team battles.
Whatever costume we want, because like they showed off with the Smash Bros. Direct, Little Max got his wireframe.
Oh yes, exactly.
What were the other ones? We saw Little Max wireframe. We've seen the Wii Fit trainer, the male and female versions, and then most recently we actually did see the villager has 3 other skins, another male, and then 2 female alts. Given the fact that they're going out like this for this game, I would be hard pressed to say some of the other characters aren't going to get the same treatment. Like I said, Dr. Mario for Mario, maybe something for Luigi, maybe like Mr. L or something like that. Samus will probably have all her different suits or whatever. Just as long as they can make it to where they don't break the hitboxes for the characters and can fit it in, I would see that happening.
Yeah, like, Pikmin Olimar costume that could potentially be maybe Louie.
No, it's not happening. You went too far now. But I said on the first podcast, I think Toon-Link would get his Conductor outfit, because why else would they replace Conductor Link on the 3DS stage unless Link had a costume that would confuse people? And no, alternate costumes are in, I think that Toon-Link would definitely get his Conductor outfit.
What if he has an Alfonso outfit?
Yeah, dude.
He should. We'll never make it.
Alfonso, he's the best. No, god damn it, that joke was not. It was funny, and then it just stopped being funny.
Abort it. Kill.
Alfonso takes over.
But also on the other topic of Smash Brothers Invitational and all this cool stuff that we're hearing from Nintendo trying to be cool with the community. What about the news that they're teaming up with PDP to make GameCube peripherals for the Wii U?
You read my mind, Juan. We actually did share that on the forums, the Facebook, and the Twitter last week. There was an article, and we found it online on Nintendo, saying that PDP and Nintendo have partnered to bring a GameCube-esque peripheral out in time for Smash Bros. For Wii U. That being said, they also said it's going to plug into the Wii Remote, so it's not going to be actually physically plugged into the console. A lot of people are hoping for that to get rid of lag.
Yeah.
There's not that much lag. I mean, you'll notice maybe a tiny bit if you're like, some very competitive player. I lost because of the lag. But this is a positive step in the right direction for Nintendo. They're saying, okay, we see the community is saying they would like to have something like the GameCube-esque controller, so we're going to partner with this company, we're going to put something out. That being said, the Pro Controller for the Wii U is also phenomenal. It's a very comfortable controller and all that. But, like I said, the only downfall of the GameCube-esque controller is that it's going to be plugged directly into a Wii remote, so you'll still have to add multiple Wii.
That might contribute to lag, but for me, I know that the Pro Controller is good, but it's like GameCube controllers, in my opinion, are the arcade sticks of Smash Brothers. Mm-hmm. It really are.
You're right.
And the Pro Controller is like a nicer pad controller. And the Wiimote, if you play Smash Brothers with a Wiimote, it's essentially playing Smash Brothers with a stick. with carvings of buttons on it.
Which I have been to a few tournaments lately, and we'll get more on that a little bit later because we do have some announcements towards that. I've been to some stuff lately, and there was a guy playing a mean Zelda in Project M, and he walked out there and he used a Wiimote and nunchuck, and he was just killing it with Zelda.
Wow.
People like Wiimote and nunchuck.
I mean this dude was...
Wiimote.
He essentially got really good with a character by playing a stick and a piece of wood.
This guy, I mean, he was intense. He would literally just like sit with his arms crossed with one hand on like each side of his hip, and he was just annihilating people with Zelda. I mean, it was crazy. I'd never seen anything like that before. But we digress. News on PDP with Nintendo going out there and saying we will have that Gamecube controller. As soon as we get some like pictures or something on that, we'll throw them up on the website, we'll throw them on the Facebook, we'll throw them on the Twitter. We'll probably do a podcast centering around it just to show it off or whatever. Guys, what else needs to be dealt with? There was a lot of stuff in this past month.
I know.
I mean, we've had the gap from... I know we had a few podcasts after April 8th, but from April 8th up until last Friday, we had not gotten any new character reveals. We had seen some of the new stuff. We had actually seen some of the colorations of the characters.
Yeah.
We've seen Bowser's alt. We've seen Mario, which actually had his Fire Mario outfit, a purple Greninja, which... Or no, it was like a reddish one.
Red Greninja.
And... One that's...
That really, like kind of like brownish color for Bowser.
Oh yeah, I wanted it to look more black. It looks less black than it used to be.
With gold spikes and all that.
Yeah.
The reason they showed that off is during that update, they actually said that no matter which way the character is facing left or right, they're always going to face the screen now. Which,
good.
Yeah, because, you don't want to see Kirby's backside, even though, it's really just round either way you look at it.
Yeah. Yeah, but it also is really bad with perspective, thinking about, how they should look and how they did look in Brawl that way.
But it won't look... He said some. If people like Link who are left-handed,
exactly,
it will not. That won't change.
Link or Samus
anyway.
turning and her arms switching, some magical reason.
Magic reason. But, other than that, it's just like this has been kind of slow. Sakurai's been very, very, very calm about releasing information. He's just releasing small little stuff. We got an update, which is just showing off Gigamac, not Big Mac, Gigamac, with Olimar to show the design of Gigamac and, the size contrast between Gigamac and Captain Olimar.
Which was sort of...
that sometimes he just likes impersonating characters for his messages.
Yeah.
That's all he does.
Because that was a reference to Olimar's journals in the Pikmin games. There was...
Pressing menu button really hurts his arm. He has to take very boring pictures sometimes. His arm will fall off.
And as well, he did show more trophies. He showed
shut up!
He showed Charizard's new special attack, the Flare Blitz.
Yep, and it did say Rock Smash was its down B now, correct?
Yeah, yes he did. Yeah. He also showed off the Dragoon.
Oh yeah, he did.
In glorious HD!
He showed Donkey Kong getting annihilated almost.
Yes. And he also showed the Bullet Bill, and back to the trophies. I'm sorry, I have to bring it up.
You're a dick, Juan, but go ahead.
He did show off Wonder Red as a trophy.
He showed him off, but he did not say to the... Because he showed off Brittany from Pikmin 3 as well. He actually said Brittany is not a playable character in this one. But he didn't say anything like that for Wonder Red one. So, I don't know where you're going with this.
Ultimate trophies of some of the other wonderful ones.
He did.
He did not call him Wonder Red. He said, the Wonder 101 are here, around here. It's like, well, that's not Wonder Red.
And he did like a basic pose too. So hey, maybe we'll see somebody.
I'm not trying to deconfirm him. I'm just trying to mention him. It's actually really cool that we get to see Wonder Red in some form in Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
That was not unlikely though. That was not a thing. They're ripping models from the Wii U games. He's gonna be in.
Like honestly, I want a Kamiya trophy. Just a picture of Kamiya as a trophy. That'd be great.
He'll be inside the shack in Pokemon Stadium 2 as Sakurai's cat.
Yeah, and he also did show us some more from, what is it, the mode? Kind of like the side-scroller mode?
Oh, Smash Run.
Yeah, Smash Run. And he also showed us, pictures of the Punch-Out stage and how it can change depending on what you do to the environment.
Oh, yeah, destroying the lights and being able to stand on top of the lights and all that. And he even said Little Mac can get up there if he jumps on the side of the rings.
Yeah.
Another thing,
even Little Mac could jump.
Because we are, a Smash Bros. Site, but we do go back to our Nintendo roots a lot, and we will be, Mario Kart 8 is coming out soon. We're going to be talking about some stuff for that in a little bit. A lot of people are saying, do you think we're going to see a Sia trophy in Smash Bros. 4 from Hyrule Warriors?
Yeah,
we have to touch on that, because they actually did release some news last week showing off some stuff from Hyrule Warriors, showing that Impa is a playable character, some of the backstory to why a lot of the stuff in Hyrule Warriors is going on, showing off some of the bosses. I forgot what the guy's name was. It started with a VA, but it was based on that. I can't remember the name of the guy, and this is killing me right now.
Garuda.
Yes, something. But he was a lot of the stuff was based on stuff like Ocarina of Time and all that. You can obviously see it. One of the characters has the sort of helmet that the dragon looks like. I'm confusing myself here with
Oh,
this.
thank you.
There we go. That's it. I'm glad you remember that because I was drawing a blank right now.
Oh,
But I mean, the big issue from Hyrule Warriors coming out is, well, fan service and you.
it's Team Ninja, alright.
It's Team Ninja, and isn't it Omega Force as well?
Yeah, maybe? I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I really don't follow up on Hyrule Warriors because, quite frankly, I don't actually care for the game.
'Cause Juan doesn't like boobs.
I enjoy boobs, but I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's terrible to have a character design like that because that's unfair to say that. Oh, just because she's showing cleavage is a terrible character design. My thing is just the context. It's a Zelda game, but it's obviously being done by another developer.
Even the plot context is kind of weird. It's like, what? No.
I'm still waiting to see what kind of playable characters we get because they said Anuma looked at it and he was like, "Wow, that's a lot of playable characters."
Yeah.
While we're on that topic, we're gonna split off. Mario Kart 8 does come out this Friday. I know a lot of people in the community are gonna get it. A lot of places are gonna get it. We will have community events with Mario Kart since we will have to fill some time between now and Smash Bros. Release. Like I said, join us on the forums. We'll get something set up for Mario Kart 8, have local tournaments and all that stuff.
Yep.
If we get a little bit bigger, maybe we'll start offering prizes and all that. There was something else. Oh, yes. Yesterday, and this has been going on for a few months now, yesterday I went out to a Mario Kart Wii tournament at a local place, and this is for the members who listen in the Triad area or North Carolina. There's a place called Geeksboro in the Greensboro area. They have a bunch of tournaments that goes on. They host a lot of the stuff for the Smash Bros. Scene in NC. But they've recently been having the Mario Kart tournaments. They started off with Super Nintendo 2 weeks back, Mario Kart Mario Kart 64 a week back. They had Mario Kart Wii last week, which some of our members actually went out to. One of them did win. And next week they're gonna have a Mario Kart 8 tournament. So if any of you in the area can make it out, we would love to see you there. We'll obviously be participating again, signing up members while we're there. Yes, Juan, come down to South Carolina, like you like to say.
Yes, I will be there in North Carolina at Geeksboro, and I will be destroying everyone at Mario Kart. And in contrast to Josh's news, I am introducing my new tournament series in which I host bootleg tournaments in my basement for various Super Nintendo games. So we will have Yoshi's Island, Vectorman 2. We're gonna also have.
Why don't you just play Donkey Kong Country 2 and tell them to get through Sticker Brush, whatever the Sticker Brush one was, in the fastest time. God, that level was a pain in the butt.
We're also gonna host tournaments for NES games. We're going to have a golf tournament. I mean, an actual golf. Like, I'm going to set up a weird golf course in my basement, and everyone's invited. There'll be more on that later, alright?
I love some of the stuff that gets discussed in the podcast. And I'm hoping some of the people see that too. We like to have a little bit of serious around us, but we do also like to have fun, and we, sort of joke around towards the end of the podcast.
Yes, Josh says no, he does not enjoy fun. He came up to me the other day and told me, Juan, stop being funny. I'm like, but I'm not even funny, Josh. And he's like, well, then stop it. Okay.
Just always with you, isn't it, Juan? We're actually missing one of our members today. Poor Andrea.
Yes, Andrea. He's a very charismatic Jewish man that we love very much.
Probably got some sort of butthurt going on right now, but we do love him and we wish him well with that.
Yes.
For whatever he's doing.
But, yes.
We know what he's doing. We just don't want to go there.
Exactly. We don't want to go on a watch list because of him, alright?
Exactly. Witness protection. We'd have to change our names. We'd have to go from Smash Bros. Central to PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale Central.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that.
Yeah, dude, Brian is going to have to change his name to Josh, man.
Oh.
What? No.
Yes, last time we got that. We got it, totally.
But yes.
We
And on
digress.
that note, I think we should be bringing it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me this afternoon. The podcast, obviously, you found us on YouTube. So please, if you can, subscribe to us. We'll have more coming out in the coming months, especially with the Smash Bros. Release. We'll have some Mario Kart videos up on the website as well. Even though we do say we're Smash Bros., anything that we can do with the community.
We enjoy all Nintendo.
Yes, that goes.
And also, on that topic, we should also check out, you must have found the YouTube, obviously, but you should check us out on Facebook and Twitter. And as well, we're also on MySpace, so if you want to check us up on there.
You were doing so well for a minute there, Juan.
Yes, I run the MySpace. He thinks that it doesn't exist, but it does. Add me on MySpace, everyone.
What's the link to that MySpace, Juan?
It is myspace.com/Smash Brothers Central.
Fantastic. Well, I'll look that up here in a minute, Juan. And
Yes,
if you're right,
but yes, be on the lookout for the Facebook and Twitter and the YouTube, as we will try to be updating regularly with the YouTube, and we already update regularly on both the Facebook and Twitter.
yes, we do. That being said, the Facebook page is facebook.com/Smash Bros Central. No.com after that. For Twitter, it is twitter.com/Smash Bros Central, but in Central, there is no A. It wouldn't fit just due to Twitter. It was over like 140 characters. Who cares? YouTube, like I said, you found us. Please subscribe to us. We would really appreciate it. Pretty soon, actually, on Twitch, we're going to have our own dedicated Smash Bros Central channel come up with links to the community and all that stuff going on there. So keep looking out for that in the coming months, maybe in the coming weeks, whenever we get time to work on that. We've got some updates coming to the site. Stuff has been moving kind of slowly. Our actual community manager, he got a new job recently. He graduated from college, all that stuff. He's older, but he went back to college to get some more degrees or whatever. He graduated recently. He's got himself a big boy job now. And he's been working that, so we haven't had him around lately just because he's been trying to get situated with all that. Hopefully he does come back to us soon. He has been talking about doing some updates to the site, switching over from certain forums to another one. When all that gets taken place, we should be set on that. Smash Bros. 4, we are planning on a lot of information at E3. That being said, like we did for the Smash Bros. Podcast back in April, we are going to try to plan something around that date. Unfortunately, I also graduated from college recently and have started my job. I won't be able to show up for that. So there are going to be other people in here who I'm going to have to get ready to do all the updates and all that for that. We are still going to have that podcast going on. You're going to be in very capable hands of everything. Everyone here does an amazing job with everything they do. We are very thankful to have so many great members on our website who are willing to do stuff, even update the wiki if they have to.
Yes.
If they can. They do a lot of stuff. They are going out to cons. They are going out to local tournaments. What we plan to do coming up soon is we do plan on getting out there more and saying, hey, we're going to be here. Please join us. We have a lot of members in the Chicago community.
Exactly.
We have a lot of members everywhere.
Yeah, we do. We're trying to expand the fan base, and as well, the Chicagoland area members are probably going to have another meetup within next week. And as well, when it comes closer to the date, I will actually be going to a convention to play Smash Brothers. You can catch me there.
Yeah, so please.
I will be going on conventions. I'm going to a convention in June, so I will be there to play Smash Brothers and do what I can.
Basically, what's going to happen is when we do start getting out to more cons and more tournaments and all that, we're going to start getting stuff made up, maybe little business cards to hand out to people and all that. Look for us there. If we're going to be there, we will post it on Facebook, we'll post it on Twitter, we'll obviously post it on our website saying, hey, some of our members are going to be at this con, this place, doing whatever it is, Smash Bros. Related or not. Because, we are a Smash Bros. Site, but like I said, we get out there and do things for other Nintendo stuff.
Yeah, we love all games from Nintendo, except, Virtual Boy games and CDI, the best.
I know. Wario for Virtual Boy was very good. I'm sure.
What would be ideal is we just need to get some way of streaming Tomodachi Life and just throw all the members on an island and watch what happens. But we're getting away from the point here. Oh, God. It's, like I said, we do the podcast. We actually do bring members in to do podcasts with us. Like during the April 8th Smash Bros. Podcast, we had about 8 or 9 members in here doing stuff with us. So if you want to be in one of the podcasts and we are looking for people, we'll post it on there. Just let us know. We're not sure how many people can fit into a Skype chat, which is how we...
A lot.
Is it a lot?
Many.
Okay. That's great. So obviously look forward to seeing our next podcast coming from us, which if it's not before June 10th, it will be out June 10th. We will have a podcast recording during E3, during the Nintendo event, we'll have reactions to it. I know we had a little bit of issues with the April 8th one. Some of the audio got cut out. I don't blame anyone for that. That was nobody's fault. Don't look at me. So we really do hope that you tune in for that one. Thank you for joining us today. If we can, during the next one, we will try to live stream it on Twitch if we can get it set up on our new Smash Bros. Central page. Please look out for that. We'll be posting that to Twitter and the Facebook and the website. That is smashbroscentral.com. Please join us on the forums to discuss anything we've discussed in today's podcast, any news that may be coming up. We'd love to see you there. Everyone, thank you for today. I guess that's it. Do you guys have to say anything?
Proto Man sucks.
This is how we end every single podcast. Thank you so much, everyone. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
See you.